What's going on, guys? Hyenaah here for a new video today, and I'll be showing you the Pro League sets for Season 4, and we've literally just received them within the last 10 minutes, and we've got Pro League sets for IQ, Nøkk, Tachanka, and Warden. Obviously, IQ and Tachanka have already had a Pro League set, so this is going to be their Pro League V2. I'm also showing a comparison within the later of the video, so if you want to stay tuned to that or you want to skip ahead of that, then go ahead, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So however, unlike previous Pro League bundles, they've actually changed the system of how it's worked. So before, you used to buy it with digital content, and you'll go on to either the Xbox store, the PlayStation store, or I believe Uplay for PC users, and you go into there and you'll basically buy it. However, now they've converted into R6 credits, so it will cost you, for me, it'll cost £16 to buy 2,500 R6 credits, but it only costs like 1,700. So with that, I'll be able to purchase either a booster, some customization. I get to choose what I want with that R6 credit as well. So basically, you're getting more for your money, you could say, but you're paying £3 more. But anyway, let's get straight into this. So the first attacker I'm going to be giving my opinions on about the new Pro League is Nøkk. So let's go straight into the uniform. And I've got to say, hands down to the team that designed this, because this has to be one of my favourite like Pro League bundles out this whole set at the moment, and it's just incredible, like the colour contrast. Let's just go from bottom to top. So you got like the shoes, you got the gold laces, you got the slowly making our way up, you got the gold seatbelt straps on the thighs, and then if you zoom in right here on the actual activation glove, you can see that it's like a white button with a gold outline with it, which I really dig. I really like that. And obviously the headgear just tops it off. It's like the cherry on the cake. Here you go. Here's the cherry. Here's the whole bundle. But I really like this bundle. I got it, hands down to them. 9 out of 10 I'm gonna give it. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this outfit and headgear. But I'm giving it. It's a strong 9 for me. So Nøkk received the Pro League skin for the 612 SD. Obviously, Legion also has this weapon within his category, so you can use this weapon skin on that as well. So you'll be able to play with 2 for 1 right there. You've got a weapon skin for Legion. It's incredible. So looking at this weapon skin, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 just from looking at it, just first opinions on it. I really like the different colours. Obviously, at the end of the barrel, you can see the Rainbow Six Siege logo, but the main thing I actually want to show you is the charm. Can we just appreciate how amazing this Nøkk charm is? Like a strong 10 out of 10 that is. Like, look at it. Oh my days. Like, Nøkk's chibi, amazing. It just tops it off. A defo purchase I would for Nøkk. So moving on to the next operator, and obviously this is Tachanka. This is the big meaty boy Tachanka, who's obviously already had a Pro League. So this is his Pro League V2, and just starting it off, you can obviously see that he's actually got a uniform, unlike the last Pro League. And I'm not a massive fan of the headgear, to be honest. Like, let's have a look at, I'm just not a massive fan. Like, I feel like it needed to be more of a darker black. It's more of a grey, like a dirty grey, if you get what I'm saying. But I like the white in the middle. I like the red screws. But apart from that, I'm not a massive fan of the headgear. But the uniform, I really like the uniform. Like, the actual gold just shines really well. But obviously within game, it's going to be a massive standout point for a defender as well. So that's gonna be a bad point, you could say. But apart from that, I'm a massive fan of the uniform, but headgear's a no-go. So I'm gonna give this at the moment a 7 out of 10. Moving on to the weapon that Tachanka received the Pro League skin on, which was the 9x19 VSN. And from just looking at this now, it just feels like everything is cramped. Like, they've literally just pushed it all together. Like, they've gone, you know what, let's grab some eggs, some flour, some toast, some butter, just whack it in the blender and just mix it together and see what we get. That's what it looks like they've done. Like, it just looks like a scramble. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. Like, this side looks alright, but you won't see that side. You mainly just only see this side when playing. So I'm not a fan of it. Obviously, it could be different when you're playing actually in game, but from looking at it right now, yeah, I prefer using the rainbow camo, which is obviously a good camo. But anyway, looking at the charm, unlike obviously the Pro League V1, you had the completely gold, but with this one you got a little bit of gold, and you got a complete black like figure, you could say. So moving on to the actual last attacker that received the Pro League within this season, and this is IQ. Let's just look at her from there. She looks incredible. Like, obviously she received a Pro League set for her first, like, in year 1, and she didn't receive a uniform like Tachanka, but within this one she's received a uniform, and it's hands down amazing. Like 10 out of 10, like, or 9 out of 10. Just looking at it, like, you got the gold hoodie, as you can see right here. The gold headgear is incredible. Obviously, like in the last one, she had a flat hat. She didn't have this like bandana above her, like a mouthpiece. I'm going to obviously do a comparison at the end of the video if you want to see that comparison, but this headgear and uniform is incredible. I'm in love with it. I might have to start playing IQ now just for this bundle, because jeez, she looks incredible, you know. So the Pro League weapon skin you received for IQ was for the UGG A2, and just looking at it, see, unlike the Tachanka one, this is all spaced out. It feels like I can actually see what I'm looking at. Like, unlike the Tachanka one, I couldn't actually see what I was looking at. But with this one, I feel like it's got space. You've got stuff to look at. I can literally look at this and be like, yo, that looks nice, you know, like just the Rainbow Six Siege logo. You got the white handle, the carbon fiber grip. It just looks, and obviously the gold barrel at the end. It just looks incredible. Hands down, it probably has to be one of the best, second best camo that I've looked at so far within this video. Obviously, and the charm, just like Tachanka, IQ received a full gold one in season 1, no, year 1, I believe. So obviously she's now received the Pro League V2, so she's got a black outline chibi with a little bit of gold on it. So moving on to the final operator within this Pro League bundle set. But if you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and let's get straight into the last operator. So Warden is the last defender to receive a Pro League bundle within this season, and yeah, Warden's one of them characters that you don't actually see played often. Can't even get my words out. But just looking at this outfit, it looks alright. The suit just doesn't go. Like the suit, it just looks like a weird outfit, like a weird wacky outfit, to be honest. Like the gold tie, I like, but it's because it's a suit. Like different, like a random suit doesn't go. I feel like I'm looking at a clown, if that makes sense. Like, because obviously multiple colors, but it just doesn't look. It just doesn't look right, to be honest. Like, look at the shoes as well. He looks like he's got cowboy shoes on, but the headgear, to be honest, he's got headphones on. He's got a gold strap. He's basically got Razor headphones on. Like, look at them, or Astro A40s. Look at them bad boys. But yeah, he's got the gold sunglasses as well, or his vision glasses, however you want to say it. So the Pro League weapon skin Warden received was the MPX Pro League V2. Obviously, it's alright, and obviously this also plays with Valkyrie, so you can use this camo with Valkyrie on defense as well. So it's a win-win. But just looking at this, it doesn't even look like there's anything on the actual whole like top half of the gun except the Rainbow Six Siege logo, and at the bottom of the gun by the handle and the actual trigger, just carbon fiber, and obviously the gold barrel or the grip at the end, and that's apart from it. I'm like half and half. It's all right, but it's not all right. And obviously the charm for Warden is right here. It just looks weird with them massive headphones on. It just doesn't look right. So obviously that's my opinions on all the 4 Pro League bundles within this season. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what your opinions are for these operators. You might like Warden's like outfit and uniform and everything. However, I'm not a fan of it, so just let me know in the comment section. I love to read your thoughts and opinions, and we're going to get straight into the comparison, so I'll be 1 second. So after reviewing all 4 operators that received the Pro League bundles for this season, we're going to take a look at the comparisons for IQ and Tachanka, and obviously for a few weapons as well. So the first operator we're going to take a look at is IQ, and obviously you can already see there's a massive distinction from headgears. So just looking at it straight away, you can see that it's a completely different headgear. You can see that before it was a helmet and now it's more like a hat, which I prefer the hat, to be honest. Like, at first I thought it was Sophia, not gonna lie. I was like, yo, that's Sophia, but it's completely not. It's IQ, you know, so it's gonna confuse people in game. They're like, yo, that is either IQ or Sophia. But you can also see that there's more of a shader in this current Pro League V2 compared to the actual Pro League V1. That might just be my Xbox, because I'm on Xbox. On PC, you probably see a much more gradient of color and depth within the actual like shaders, but that's IQ. You can also see obviously the R6 logo, and I believe the R6 logo for this is at the back of the headgear, which obviously you can't see. But moving on to the next comparison is Tachanka. It's a complete colour switch change and kind of like a pattern change as well. So looking at the different headgears, obviously this one's carbon fibre with gold, and this one's black or blacky grey with white down the middle and gold outlines. Personally, it's hard to say. Like, looking at them both, they both look rubbish, to be honest. But as a god within the game of Tachanka is the god of the game, so it's his headgear. You can choose whatever you want to wear, but obviously I'm going to carry on wearing the pink unicorn. But the comparison, you can see there's a different pattern, there's different colours, and I feel like this is completely, it looks like the ballistica, whatever headgear that's called. It looks like that, a different version of it though. Taking a look at the weapons for the comparison, this is the UGG forIQ. You can obviously see this is the Pro League V1 and this is Pro League V2. You can see that there's a massive distance. You can see that this is the gold fiber, I believe that's what it was called back in the day. No, gold dust. You can see the gold barrel. It's more like a rose gold or like a brownish gold compared to this like tin foil gold, you could say. But obviously carbon fiber, R6 logo. I don't think there's an R6 logo, I think it's on the other side. But yeah, moving on to Tachanka and Tachanka's weapon, you can see that both weapons just look like a mess. Obviously this one kind of stands out more from the Pro League V1. You can see there's a lot more white, it's a lot more clear what you're actually seeing compared to this one, as it's more of a like, you know what, we're just going to throw carbon fiber there, here you go. But unlike this one, you got on the handle, you got carbon fiber. Unlike this one, you don't. You've actually got carbon fiber on this end bit of the hair, the stabilizer, so there isn't that on there. And obviously this is white compared to the white on the gun here. So that's it for Tachanka's weapon and Tachanka's weapon. So the final weapon comparison we're going to talk about in this video is the MPX, which is obviously used by Warden and Valkyrie. You can already see there's a massive distinction in comparison just from looking at. You can see that in V1 you got carbon fiber all over the front of the gun, and unlike here you don't. You just have the R6 logo. It's completely white, you could say, this whole bundle is, and then you got carbon fiber as the stabilizer or the stock at the back, unlike here where you just got carbon fiber with a white outline with gold. You got carbon fiber and a little bit of white on the handle. You got white down here, and yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I don't know which one I prefer out of the lot. Like, I prefer the white one, but at the same time I like the gold bit here. Like, I like this bit at the top, but I do prefer the V1. But anyway, that's the comparison for this video, and obviously the reviews. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video and what operators you're looking forward to next receive the Pro League bundles. Anyway, if you want to share this to your friends, as they might not know that the Pro Leagues are out and they want to see the comparisons, then go share it to them. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Good.